My name is Eileen Sito, and I volunteer for ChildLine for Schools Service, and I work within the West Lothian area. Well, I became a volunteer. It was a bit by accident, actually. I went to a lunch that ChildLine had, and there was a speaker there, and he was talking about this new service that they had, ChildLine for Schools. And it was so interesting to me, and I thought that's something that I could do, actually talking with children about keeping safe and how to get help. So the next thing, I went onto the website, filled in the online application form, and took it from there. The kind of training that you receive is actually easier than I thought it would be. You go for your interview, which I've never done for years, so that was quite nerve-wracking, but it was actually quite good. It was quite a relaxed interview. And then you have an online question and answer test, which obviously I passed, which I felt quite pleased about. And then you have a 2-day training course in Glasgow with other new volunteers and staff members, coordinators that you'll be working with too, which was really quite a relaxed atmosphere, and it was a lot of fun actually for somebody who's never done anything like that before. The training was actually easier than I thought it would be, and there is a lot of support there for you, and it's quite friendly. I've been doing this for 2.5 years now, and I know that if I have any problems or any questions that I want to ask my coordinator, all I have to do is call her or text her, and if she's busy, she'll get back to me right away. And you might think it's something quite simple, it's a bit silly, but if you're worried about anything, the support is always there for you. And from day one of your training, the support is there. Before volunteering for ChildLine, I had no experiences of working with children. I've got 2 children of my own, which are now adults. So it was quite scary because I think children are pretty black and white, and I think sometimes they take no prisoners. So you have to be honest with children. But I knew this is what I wanted to do. For me, it's just been the best thing, working with children and talking with children. Through volunteering, I've personally gained a lot of confidence in talking to other people, actually. You have to talk with members of staff within schools. You obviously talk with children. And so my communication skills have grown quite a lot, and they've improved quite a lot. And you work as a team as well, working with another volunteer. You are working as a team, so it's about communicating between the two of you. And we have a lot of fun within the classes as well. It's not all sort of doom and gloom. It sort of makes you feel so good. I come away from a class thinking, I feel so happy when I come away from a class, believe it or not, because I just feel there might be one child in that class that thought they couldn't do anything about their situation. So it makes me feel good that I've gone in, explained how to stay safe and what to do, and that child might have a problem that they want to share with somebody. And that's because we've gone into the school. I think it benefits children a lot. I think for long enough, children have not been able to talk, or they think they shouldn't talk about any problems or worries that they might have. I know when I was younger, I was bullied, and there wasn't this kind of service, for any children then to go and talk to anybody, or even to think that they could talk to their parents or somebody else that they trusted. So I know when we go into schools, children will actually say, I didn't know we could talk about that, or I'm going to talk to my mum when I get home, or if they've got any problems, I know they're going to talk to a teacher. So I think they benefit by getting the confidence and realising, yes, we are allowed to talk about our problems, which is what it's all about. It's about children feeling confident and talking about any problems that they might have. I think if anybody's thinking of volunteering, if it's something you've thought about for a while, just do it. Because I know I had thought about and wanted to do something but wasn't quite sure what it was, but I knew there was something out there for me. And I think if you're thinking about it, find out what it is that you want to do, the areas of volunteering that you want to do, and just take that first step, inquire, talk to somebody about it, have a look online, and it's there for you. What makes me volunteer week after week is the knowledge that I know that there's children there that need help, and they don't have the confidence to talk to somebody, and we give them that information and the confidence when we go into schools. So when I come away from a school, and I get feedback. We do get feedback sometimes saying that maybe our child is, we've gone into a school and a child has felt the confidence to talk about their problems. So then they've actually got in touch with the ChildLine the phone lines and spoken to somebody because we've visited the school. And for me, that's all it takes, just that one child. I would actually go into schools every day if I could to speak with children and give them the knowledge and the confidence to speak about any problems that they might have. The commitment that I give to schools is, I'm fortunate that I'm not working, so I can give as much commitment as I like. But I know, somebody who's working or was maybe at university or college is quite flexible, so they fit within the hours that you're available to give to them. It's maybe every 2 weeks or so that you would visit a school. You would have 1 week, you would go in and for one morning, or not even a full morning, you would maybe give an hour and you would do the assembly, and then 2 weeks later you would return back to the school, and it's maybe, depending on how many classes you've got, a half a day within the school that you're doing workshops. So it's really about what you can commit, what time you have. There's no set, they don't say, oh, you must do this and you must do that. It really is very flexible about how many schools you can do, how much time you have to give them.